starting out my YouTube channel with an iPhone propped up against a jacket, so bear with me. I'm trying to get a camera soon so I can, you know, be my best self for you guys. I wanted to talk a little bit about my plants. So I had a watermelon peperomia. I ordered one on Etsy, which might have been my first mistake, I don't know. I mean, I've bought some plants off of Etsy that have turned out really well, but some of them have given me a little bit of a hard time, and watermelon peperomia has definitely been one of those. So I bought another one at a local nursery, and it's a little bit awkward shaped. Don't judge him. I treated him a little roughly, I guess. I don't know. I feel like this came out of nowhere, but clearly I wounded it, so we're just barely hanging on there. I've kept it in a really small pot because, as everyone knows, it's really easy to overwater these. And some of the more mature leaves have died off from just like, they'll get a little bit of root rot. This is a good example right there. You can see that. Or maybe that's bruising, I don't know. I've been bottom watering this one, and I've tried to really let it dry out before I water it. It's been really good about putting out new growth though. These three in the middle, right there, are all ones that started out really itty bitty, and in my care I've managed to let them grow up, but I've also been a little bit notorious about letting new growth kind of die. It seems that I either underwater it or I overwater it, so I'm really impressed with myself that I managed to get these three from little baby growth to semi growing up. But hence the awkward shape too. These are two of the leaves that I originally had when I first got this one, and I don't know, they've kind of dropped a little bit. So watermelon peperomia, I'm very happy that I've managed to keep one of these alive now. I've had it for a couple of months now. Sorry, excuse my dog. She's probably gonna be annoying the whole time. I'm gonna close the door. Be right back. Okay, we're back. So, I have a Ruby Cascade, and this is her right here. She's actually done really good. I also got this one at the nursery. It started out like with growth maybe that long, and I've since managed to get it that long. It's got like 4 flowers on it now. I'll probably show you one of them. Can you see that? Probably not. Bear with me again. This is an iPhone. A little flower, little baby flower, real cute. So I have been bottom watering this one too. I've noticed that when I've tried to top water this one, I've gotten some leaves that have rotted off up at the top, and it seems that the soil is very prone to getting hydrophobic with my notoriously bad habit of underwatering my plants. So bottom watering has really worked out for this one as well. I'm kind of starting to swear by it a little bit, but it's super cute, and I have tried to, I have tried to make this other side more full. You can really see, I mean, it's pretty bone dry there, but it seems that they've all rotted off. So maybe I need to do like a little propagation box type thing and see if I can get this guy to give me some more roots. That way maybe I can get it more full on this side too and make a full little plant. They're a little tangled up right now. I'm always a little rough with my plants. I need to stop, but it is what it is. This is my scindapsus argyraeus. Really, really beautiful plant. Really bare though. I've lost a couple of leaves on it. Hence why I took stem cuttings, leaf cuttings of what was left of one of the parts that was dying, and I water propagated it and then put it back in here. So I actually recently transplanted this leaf here and this leaf here back into the pot, and I'm hoping they do well. You know, we're just gonna, you know, move on. So I have this philodendron micans. I actually recently got this one. It has a lot of new points of growth, so hopefully it does well. This is actually one of the best specimens that I've seen of a philodendron micans because they're kind of notorious about getting these little brown spots on them. I don't really know if those are pests or damage or nutrient related, I don't know, but this one looked really pretty, really full. The pot that I have it in is a little bit deep, but you can really see it's quite full. So wish me luck on this one. Hopefully I can keep it alive. As you know, it's a hit or miss for several of these, but you can see that's a new point of growth. That's a new leaf right there. You can see by just how small and kind of pale it is in comparison to some of these darker, deeper colored leaves. But yeah, I have a little bit of damage on that one, so I might try and propagate this one. I think that will be a good one to box propagate. What is it called? Prop box. That might be a good leaf to try and get some new growth on. That way I can cut it off and have only pretty looking leaves. Since I got it, it looks like this one has had a little bit of a rough time. I wonder if it's just because it's underneath all of these bigger leaves and maybe it's not getting enough light, but it also looks like it could just be a little bit of overwatering. I haven't watered it since I got it, so the soil is still pretty moist though, so I'm not gonna mess with it. I do know that philodendron lichens tend to like being a little bit more on the damp side than they do bone dry, so I'm definitely gonna have to keep an eye on that one and see how we do. But I also have, why did I forget what this plant is called? Silver sword. That's what it is. It's a silver sword. This one has done me somewhat well. I haven't killed it, so that's saying something. But some of the leaves, it seems, have turned at this awkward angle. So if any of you know what that's about, please leave a comment or let me know. I do have this new leaf. I try to help it unfurl because I try to let it do its own thing and unfurl on its own. But it seemed like it was having a really hard time because it was just not opening up and it was going for a really long time. So I was like, oh, it might be time to help it out a little bit. I can't get this other side to unfurl without damaging it though, so I'm gonna kind of let that one be. But I mean, it has grown. It's gotten 2 new leaves since I got it, and it has a new growth point that has just been kind of stagnant. Hopefully you can see that little bud right there in that little elbow here. It's kind of been that same size for a little while, but I imagine that maybe this leaf has, or this plant has actually gone through its dormant period now. So we'll see. Some of these aerial roots are really dried out though, and my humidifier broke. So that's always fun. Be careful buying humidifiers on Amazon, by the way. That's my little spiel there. Spiel? That's how you say it, spiel. Okay, well, this was kind of like a short introductory video. Short, but not really that short. So I just wanted to welcome you to my channel, and I definitely wanted to get started because I feel like that's half the battle, is just starting. So this is kind of like me getting used to YouTube / talking to a camera because I'm so awkward, but I hope you'll stick around. I hope you'll subscribe, and hopefully we can kind of grow together, and hopefully our plants grow together too. All right, bye everyone.